bullshit.
You say what?
You been on hella bullshit.
Man, I be tired, bro.
Come on. Motherfucker said Bow Wow is a legend. Nigga, if you don't get the fuck
Hey,
up out of here with that shit.
hey, Bob, hey, Mr. 106 and Park
How
is a
dare
legend,
you?
dog. That's
No,
Mr. 106 and
not
Park
at all,
right
bro.
there. Mm-mm. Hey, he had
Only
them hits,
motherfucker from
bro.
that era, bro. He what did he write though?
Bro, he was not. He was eight,
Nothing.
9 years old, bro.
I
He
know.
wasn't writing shit.
Nah, bro. Not when he was putting shit out. Bro, when Bow Wow came out, he was fucking 12, 15, some shit like that.
Yeah, like 11, 12, something like that. He ain't started writing his own until
Still, he
like
just
Fresh
said,
as I'm is, probably. And I don't even think he wrote that actually.
bro, he ain't write that. He ain't write
I think
that.
they said Ti wrote that shit or something.
Yeah. Yep. See, I wrote that.
Look,
Yeah, bro.
he
Like only motherfucker from that era that the kid rappers you can call a legend is Soldier Boy, nigga. Big Draco. As much
Bow
as I
Wow
hate
was
to admit
before
that shit,
Soldier
bro.
Boy though. Bow Wow was
But
way
Bow Wow ain't
before
a
Soldier
legend.
Boy.
What did Bow Wow do that made him legendary?
Man,
Soldier Boy changed the game, bro.
you see how young that
Soldier Boy
motherfucker was
changed the
dropping
game.
hits. You see how young he was dropping
But
hits,
bro,
bro.
look, if you want to say that, bro, like you got to realize that's because of who he was signed to. That's because of JD. That's why when Snoop found him, he took him to JD because JD had Crisscross, who was some kids
Hmm.
that he turned into the hottest rappers in the fucking country for a minute. Like that was all
Yeah,
JD. That was the machine behind him. Look at when he
yeah.
left So Def. How much good shit did he do once he left So Def?
He went MIA for
Shit
some
was different.
years. He went
Exactly.
MIA for
You
some
know what I'm saying? He
years.
didn't he didn't he didn't start making hits again until he got back with JD. like, you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Like, bro,
that happens to
Soldier
the
Boy,
best of them, though.
hey, but no, Soldier Boy, I give him them props, bro, because you talking about the nigga who was 16 on MySpace,
Oh yeah.
had millions of views and shit on MySpace that made them
So,
sign him, and he just kept it going. The ringtone
Soldier
shit,
Boy,
that was
that
all
guy.
because of Soldier Boy.
Soldier Boy,
Like
hey,
he
hey,
got paid because that's what I'm saying. Soldier Boy a legend. Bow
I
Wow
ain't
not a
gonna hate
legend.
on Soldier
Soldier
now.
Boy changed the game. He changed the game. He did legendary shit. Bow Wow didn't change the game. He just made it popular for kids to be rapping. He didn't change the
Then
game
that's
though. He
changing
didn't
the
do shit
game.
legendary.
Then that's changing the
But no,
game. That's
like I
that's some
said, you
inspiration
can't say
shit.
that. You can't say that because Chris Cross was before him.
Yeah, how long did Crisscross last
So
though?
Chris Cross was them legends.
How long did
Nigga,
Crisscross
Jump
last?
is still God, a couple albums. But you like they were a little older
I
than
know
him when they
Jump.
came out.
That's the one song I know from Chris. I know Jump. I ain't heard nothing else from them.
Jump. Everybody want
That's the only
bro.
song people
Yeah,
gonna read.
cause that was before your time. You was a baby when that shit was out. Nigga, you weren't even born when Criss Cross was out. Nigga, stop playing. Get out of here. You weren't even born, bro. Talk about a nigga who lived through that shit, bro.
Hey, when
Criss
people
Cross
think
had
of
hits, bro.
Crisscross, they think of backwards wearing ass clothes and Jump.
Yep.
Don't nobody mention nothing
Okay, two
else.
things right there. What do you think about when you hear Bow Wow? Nothing.
Shit, braids. Everybody had them braids,
Braids.
bro.
Nigga, Iverson had
Everybody
braids,
had them
nigga.
braids.
Iverson did that though. Iverson made braids
Yeah,
popular.
but hey, you can't hate
Flat
it.
out.
Bow Wow, the long ass braids
Bow Wow
down
ain't
to
have
the
shit to
side.
do with it. They ain't have shit to do it. He didn't
Yeah,
change that, bro. That wasn't him. He ain't
man,
make
he
no
made that
style,
shit
bro.
popular, bro.
So he a
He made
legend
that shit.
because of a hairstyle, nigga? Stop it.
It's
Stop
his
it.
impact on the youth, bro. What you mean?
Stop it.
He
Bro, if
made an
Bow
impact
Wow
on
is
the
a
youth,
legend,
bro.
bro, just nigga said Bow Wow, nigga.
You
If
can't
Bow
take
Wow
away
is a
the mark.
legend, nigga.
You can't take away the mark he had, bro.
Bro, he didn't leave no mark. That's what I'm saying. He didn't do shit legendary, bro.
Mr.
I'm sorry,
106 and
bro.
Park. Hey, he ain't get that name for nothing.
Bro, that was a video countdown show. He got that name because he was on there all the time. That's literally why
You
where the
want to know
name
why
came
he
from.
was
He
on
was
there all the
always on
time?
106 Park.
You want to know why he was on there all the time? All them damn hits he was dropping.
Bro, that's
All them damn
marketing. That ain't
hits.
about the hits. That's marketing. How do we make him popular with the kids? Oh, have him on the teen show every chance we can get. That's the
It
machine being
did it
behind you.
work?
Like I said,
Hold
he
on.
did
Okay,
that because of
that's
JD.
okay. That's okay if
But
it's a
that's the
machine
machine.
behind.
That's not him. That ain't him.
And
Again, when
if
you took
that's
that
the
machine
case,
away, when you took that
look,
machine away,
if
what
that's
happened
the
to him?
case, who
He went
every
away. I
if
don't want to
that's
hear
the
that.
case, every person that the machine behind will be successful. And that ain't always the case. Jay didn't had a million artists.
I
JD
can't say
just
that. But bro, JD
look
don't put
the
out hella artists like that, bro. You can't say that. He don't confuse him with Diddy, nigga. No Diddy. We ain't talking about Diddy, bro. Don't confuse him with that man, bro. JD didn't have no ton of artists. Every artist JD had, you can remember. Brat, Crisscross, Bow Wow, all of them hits.
he got
You
division
can
now.
remember them.
He
That's
got
JD
division
artists.
now.
I don't even know who the fuck that is. I'm gonna keep it real.
Producer. Now they a duo as a producer and a singer, R&B singer.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, again, that's the machine. When you had somebody who was that hot, and you know what I'm saying, just like he knew how to market kids, he knew how to market teens. That's what that was,
Hmm.
bro. He could have literally got anybody over, anybody that age. Like Lil Romeo came out and did his thing, right? Because of his daddy, he had the machine behind him. But if you would have put Lil Romeo with JD instead of with Master P, I think he'd have been bigger, nigga. Because JD just knew how to market. Master P didn't know that market. He knew how to market his street shit, his no limit shit. He didn't know how to market his son. All he did was like, I'm gonna get this Michael Jackson sample, and that's gonna get him over. And it did. But he couldn't keep him over with hits because he ain't have the right people writing his shit. You get
Yeah.
JD to write his shit. JD, look at all that shit Bow Wow had. Nigga, that was JD wrote for everybody. Look at all Mariah hits. Look at Janet's hits. Like
Yeah.
JD wrote for look at Usher's hits. Like JD know how to make hits, bro.
Of
Like
course. Of
that's what I mean
course.
by the machine. That's the machine. That's what I'm saying. Jermaine Dupri was the machine, bro. Like when he that's something like say when you look at he can write for adults, he can write for males, he can write for females. You talk about Jagged Edge, you talk about Usher, you talk about, you know what I'm
Look,
saying? It's
he
like
can
all of
write.
them,
He
that's
can
all
write, produce.
JD. That's his pen, bro.
Look, he can write all day. The artist still got to deliver the music though.
Yeah, but
You
again, like I
couldn't.
say, you
You
take when you
couldn't
take his
put.
writing
You
away,
couldn't take
take his
Bow
writing
Wow's
away.
hits. You couldn't take the hits Bow Wow had and give them to Romeo, and they had the
Yeah,
same
you
impact.
can't.
No
They had a
way.
bigger impact,
Nah.
bro. I'm telling you, that's what I'm saying. It's the magic of the pen, bro. Because like I said, look at go find me 3 Bow Wow hits that JD didn't write. I'll wait.
You act like Lil
You
Romeo
take,
ain't had people writing.
but no. That's no. That's you ain't hear my point. My point is Jermaine Dupri was the machine. Romeo would have been bigger if he was with JD because JD pen game is so sick. He didn't get as big as he could have because he didn't have the right people writing for him. That's what I'm saying. It ain't just the artist. Like he did decent on his with his daddy and with the whole no limit thing. But if he would have
Mm-hmm.
had Jermaine Dupri writing, he'd have been bigger. Like I say, you look at Usher's hits. Look at Usher's biggest hit. JD wrote that shit. Go look
Confession.
at
Yeah.
Janet's biggest hits.
Yeah.
Go look at all of the Jagged
Ain't no.
Edge
Ain't
hits. Nigga,
nobody
like
deny. Ain't
it's
nobody
Jermaine
denying that
Dupri,
though.
bro. It's the pen. But
Ain't
that's what I'm
nobody
saying. You
denying
saying
that.
if you took Bow Wow hits and gave it to him, yeah, they would have had the same impact because it was the pen game. It wasn't just the person
The
who's
artist
delivering
still
it.
got to
It's the
be able to
pen.
deliver though. That's
Yeah, the
that's the
artist
whole
got to
that's the whole
deliver,
thing that I'm
but
saying.
if
Cause everything
the
JD
artist
done
do got to
wrote in
deliver,
life
but
ain't
that's what
been
I'm
a
saying.
hit. Not
I know,
everything
but
done
I'm
been a
saying
hit. So
like
you know.
look in comparison, what I'm saying is if you take Lil Romeo's hits and you give them to Bow Wow, I don't think them songs is like that much bigger. It
Let's
ain't like,
be
oh
honest.
man, if you give
Romeo had
Rome,
like 2 hits, bro. Let's be honest. He had like maybe 2 hits.
I'm I'm with you. I'm with you. But you take that. You take that. What was his first one? The Michael Jackson sample. Oh
Mm-hmm.
Romeo, I don't that bullshit. You
Mm-hmm.
take that and you give it to Bow Wow, it's the same hit. I don't think it's like so much bigger.
Bow Wow was more popular with the
The
kids though.
reason that was a hit, the reason that was a hit it's because it was a sample that was already a hit.
Yeah.
Somebody come out right now with that same fucking sample is gonna be a hit. Some songs is just like that, nigga. If motherfuckers keep sampling it, if you gotta your track just gotta be decent. It don't gotta be great. Niggas hear that beat and like, oh yeah, nigga, that's the shit. Hit. That's why people do samples. Like this was a hit before. Like
Some shit be
that was
horrible.
Diddy's. Look. Not to talk about Diddy, but that was Diddy's whole thing in the 2090s. That's how he got big.
Yeah.
All the shit he gave Biggie and Mace was 80s
Mm-hmm.
hits. He literally said that shit in the song. We taking hits from the 80s, but don't it sound so crazy? We just redoing these same fucking hits with damn near the same
Mm-hmm.
beat, maybe a couple extra drums, a little bit more bass in it, and you got a hit.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's my point. That's why Romeo's first song was so big because it was a Michael Jackson hit. It was a Jackson 5 hit. They just took that shit and redid it. That's why I said if Bow Wow would have did it, it wouldn't have been that much bigger. It might have been a little bigger, but it would have still been a hit because of what it was. Like, but you take
Yeah.
the pen
Yeah.
game,
You
bro.
know.
The pen, bro. It's the pen.
Hey, I'm gonna need
But
Rome. Hey, what movie Romeo
we're on
put
a
out
whole
that was
other
like
topic
Mike?
though.
Hey, Romeo ain't did no like Mike kind of movie. Ain't had no impact like that.
Hey, because he didn't do movies. He wanted to go do basketball. Nigga. That nigga went to start playing basketball in college. And he was kind of trash. But Bow Wow couldn't even make the fucking team though.
I
I
don't
don't
think
like.
Bow Wow
Bro,
ever.
I wasn't a fan of. I wasn't really a fan of either of them niggas, bro. Because like
Hey,
Bow
yo,
Wow, like
as a kid, hey, I was in on the beef. I ain't give a fuck. I like fuck
that was like
Romeo.
just that was under my age a little bit. So I just was like laughing at them niggas. Like both of y'all niggas trash. Ain't neither one of y'all writing y'all own shit, nigga. Fuck y'all. Like,
Look, cause I
but
had my mama bought me Bow Wow albums, these little CDs and shit. I had the CDs when I was a kid. I like,
I mean,
hey, he
I
ain't.
listened to a little bit of Bow Wow because he was with Snoop and them. You know what I'm saying? He got Snoop
Mm-hmm.
on his album and shit. Like, okay, yeah, I fuck with Snoop heavy. So yeah, I gave Bow Wow shit a chance. Like, I never listened to a whole Lil Romeo album. I listened to Bow Wow Beware of Dog. I remember that shit. His
Yeah.
first album. Like, I remember listening to that shit. Like, and his shit was
Mm-hmm.
decent, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Now I remember when he dropped Fresh as I'm Is and
that shit was a banger. I ain't gonna lie, that was a banger, bro.
Romeo came back with what the fuck he do?
Oh, I remember that.
You
What the fuck
can't
is the name of that
shine
shit?
like me and a ride like pull a dime
You
like me because you wait from the street. I'm a hood. He came back. I'm like, okay, did
know
you write
what
that,
it
bro?
is. Yeah, that's what her. Hey, I ain't gonna
Like, did
front.
you write that shit? I want to know if you wrote that shit for real. He said, I got a meal early, man. I've been learning my mathematics. I'm like, oh, he trying to talk crazy. He
He
trying
was
to
going
talk
on.
crazy.
I remember that joint. That was the only time I was kind of invested in them for real. Like, I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, yeah,
And then
let's
he
get it.
disappeared. And then he started doing them damn commercials, the college
But no, real
commercials and
talk.
shit.
That's when he started going to school and shit. Like he was trying to,
Mm-hmm.
he was on whatever fucking college he went to. He was on their team. He wasn't a starter, nigga. He wasn't as good as he was claiming.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know.
That could have been some, that could have been something for him if he was actually that good.
But okay, we spent like 15 minutes
First
on that
15
shit.
minutes.
I just had to address that shit. That shit was on my head. Like this nigga said Romeo. I just nigga, what? Fuck out of here,
Oh
bro.
shit.
Like he did his thing. I ain't trying to knock him, but I don't. That legend word, that's a lot to me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like history. That's historical type. That's changing the game. Like say like
He is though.
I wouldn't give Soldier Boy that until I actually had to look at it. Like yo, that the shit he did with the deals and the make money off ringtones. He literally made them change the wording of contracts because he was
Yeah.
getting paid off of ringtones because
Mm-hmm.
ringtone was something new. It was digital media. That shit wasn't in the contracts. So because he made so much money, niggas had to change the contracts and shit because he was killing them. He would start making ringtone songs. Nigga like
Mm-hmm.
nigga was that's why like, I had to give him his props. And the fact that he was the first nigga to go viral. You know what I'm saying? Before that was even a fucking term.
Yeah,
Like
for real.
he
Yeah.
went viral with that fucking dance and got signed off of that the same way Cassie did. Cassie went
Uh-huh.
viral off MySpace with that fucking song and got signed and put that same song
Mm-hmm.
out. Like that's how they did it. Like that shit was like. That's why I say like I consider him like I give him that term
Oh,
of
Bowwow.
legend.
I mean,
Like
Soldier Boy definitely a legend.
I
People
know, but
can
that's
talk.
to me. I'm just saying like that's what it takes. It takes like real serious shit to me. Like you got to do some serious shit, some game changing shit to really be a legend to me. And I don't think, like say, Soldier Boy got multiple things you can list, like the contracts, the getting signed the way he did, going viral, boom, 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 boom.
Mm,
Like Bow Wow don't got shit to me like that. Like say, even if you're like, oh, he made the kid rap popular, like not really because Chris Cross was out before him. Like that's what JD was known for, was putting out young artists and getting hits off of them. Like and it ain't like once Bow Wow did it, we had 20 kid rappers on shit out here doing shit. Only other one we
yeah,
had was Lil Romeo. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's like it wasn't like game changer. It's like, oh, okay, he was just different. He was a different type of
facts.
artist, but he didn't like change game. Like that's all I'm saying. Like when it come down to it, he wasn't a game changer in my eyes. But you want to talk about a game changer?
I gotta pause you real quick. I gotta go pick my sister up from work. Her car in the
Well, I was
shop.
about to get
So,
into it, boy.
well, no, because her car in the shop. I just asked her about the boys, whether her baby daddy dropping them off here or if he gonna drop them. He just dropped them off at the job. She like, I'm finna get off. Can you come get us? I'm like, damn it, I just got started. Damn. But her car won't even fucking. It'll start, and then I kid you not, it won't stay running for 5 seconds. It'll shut right back off. It'll start,
Yeah, that ain't
shut
never
right back
work.
off. And I'm like, you better get that. We had to get that bitch towed from like 23 mile all the way down here to fucking 12 mile and shit to the fucking to the apartment. And then she had to get it towed from here yesterday to the shop. And I'm like, man, they better figure out because it didn't start doing that until they worked on that bitch. Chevy did something.
I mean, bullshit.
That's why I'm like, I don't go. That's why I like to take my shit to the major shops, but at the same time, I'd rather go holler at Uncle Earl and them around the corner real quick because he might not bullshit you. The dealerships gonna be the ones that's gonna, oh yeah, this wrong too. Bink. Oh yeah, you gotta fix this. You got. She just paid like $900 like a month ago to get some shit fixed on there, and you gotta put your shit
Yeah,
back in already. Like
they be fixing this shit for free.
they fucked up something on your shit. That way you had to come back to them and get them another $800-900. But let me go pick them up real quick. Give me about 30-40 minutes. And then I'll be right
All right,
back
sure.
when we get back on. All
Yeah.
right.